This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Are we good? Okay, okay, here we go.
Okay. We're over here chopping it up.
Yeah, I don't watch other podcasts, to be honest. And that's no dig.
I'm not much of a podcast watcher.
Yeah, except this one. All right.
Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Public Affair. I am so excited to be having this next guest onto the show because I've been sleeping on him for quite a while, not sleeping with him, although we'll talk about the Waco Awards in just a minute. But I've been waiting on this guest for quite a while, and I just feel like now was the right time. Before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to thank you guys again so much for all the love and support that you continue to show the show. And please, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast and to this specific episode. I'm trying to reach 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Now, listen, you guys, we're only like 130 away. Don't do me like that. 130 you guys can subscribe before the end of the year, all right?
Y'all make it happen.
Yes, please make it happen. And of course, the Rogue Media Network and Mike Hamilton for producing this episode of The Public Affair. Now, before we continue, I definitely need to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by David Santabañez with Linear Real Estate. He is the #1 sales agent in his office, where he's going to help you buy, home, sell a property as well. If you guys don't know what you're doing, David is going to walk you through every single step of the process, step by step. He's truly the GOAT, and that's why he's so great. Follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea. Call the number on the screen, darling, for all your real estate needs. Se habla español también. So my boy David, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Armstrong's Bayou Cafe with my girl Anika Armstrong, serving the most authentic, still serving the most authentic Cajun cuisine with a wide selection of signature crab cakes, pasta, seafood, and more. Now listen, all her signature pastas are my absolute go-to. I absolutely love them, but I have this new fixation with the shrimp basket because it's not like overly batterly fried. It's just like the perfect like batter. Oh, you guys are gonna go check it out. Yeah, go check it out at Union Hall, Union Grove, Armstrong's Bayou Cafe. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, my boy Manny Guerrero at Blue Star RV Services. Listen, a mobile RV tech who can fix all RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and so much more. And those broken down food trucks that y'all be trying to open up and the AC's off. The fryer's not working. Oh, we're out of fries right now because it's not working. Just call Blue Star RV Services. He's got you, right? Follow on Facebook. They're the GOAT. Him and his team are absolutely phenomenal, and I would stand by them every single time. Manny Guerrero, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, my boy Jeff Davis, the Texas car plug at University Mazda Kia. Hit up to get all best deal on brand new or pre-owned vehicles. Listen, if you got no credit, bad credit, good credit, your credit shit, you got phenomenal credit. If you need somebody to co-sign for you, listen, Jeff is going to make sure he gets you the best deal, and he's not letting you leave until you're rolling off the lot and that new or pre-owned vehicle. He's truly the GOAT. Jeff Davis, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, the Lucas Pizzeria with Jesse and Tanya Sotomayor. Listen, their grand opening just happened not too long ago. They are at 3125 Belle Meade Drive. Their pizza is absolutely phenomenal. It's that New York style pizza. You guys know I'm from New York. It's just giving. Their Philly cheesesteaks, their burgers, their wings, their everything. You guys have got to go check them out. 3125 Belle Meade Drive. They are putting Belle Meade on the map with Lucas Pizzeria. Congratulations to Jesse and Tanya Sotomayor. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. All right, guys. So like I said, I could have did a rap verse, right?
Man, I was sitting here thinking, like, man, you are going in.
Do you want me to be a feature on one of your songs? Because I will.
You should definitely start trying to have a ghostwriter.
You think so?
I think Timo can write you a ghostwriter.
I love Timo. You know, he was my first guest ever on The Public Affair.
Really?
He was my very, very #1 guest on The Public, episode 1.
That is
and
dope.
100.
That is dope.
He's so great.
Dope.
We go back. Are you guys friends?
I wouldn't say like we're friends,
right,
but we're acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? Me and Timo ain't got nothing but love for each other, for sure.
As long as you guys aren't having one of those like ghetto rap beefs, and then
I don't have.
I don't want anybody coming up trying to fight. Please.
No, I do not indulge in rap.
You don't really? You don't? As a rapper, that doesn't happen sometimes.
No, I ain't never been in no rap beef. And honestly, I feel like the world we live in, most of it's just all gonna be on the internet, anyways. And I don't pay attention to the internet.
But you never wrote like a hardcore diss rap.
Nah.
No, are you sure?
I don't, bro. I don't really write mean records. I don't be angry.
No, you don't. You don't.
I've written like one time. I've written one.
Okay.
And it was kind of a rock song. It's called Private Numbers.
Oh, okay.
I did. It
Go stream Private Numbers.
Yeah, it's actually on Giovanni the King's page.
We love him too. He was on this show too.
Yeah, it was a studio performance. And then I did that song at the backyard also with a live rock band.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I bet that experience was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, once in a lifetime opportunity.
Oh yeah, for sure. What was the rock band? Was it Avenue Rage?
Avenue Rage.
I love Avenue Rage. Oh my God,
man.
their lead singer is so fine, and I've told him to his face that he's so fine. He is, and it's Scream. Oh, it just does everything to me.
Yeah, Russell's a dope guy.
Russell's amazing.
Yeah.
Heath, Nash, welcome to the Public Affair.
Hey, nice to be here, man.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
You know, I have to talk about the timeline of events that we have like ran into each other, if you don't mind.
It has always been random ass events.
It's been random ass things. It was HEB when I was looking my worst. Remember, you were with your family and you thought I was Oprah, and I was like, oh hello.
Yeah, I was like, oh hey babe, that's Andrew. Hey Andrew.
Yeah, and I was like, who's this? Who is this? Oh, it's
who's
Heath
this
Nash.
random guy yelling at me?
I ended up Facebooking you afterwards because like, hello, I should know who he is, right?
Yeah,
and
I know this guy.
We have to clarify because I've referenced it on the show quite a number of times, but it was only a year ago we were at the Waco Awards and I had one podcast of the year, and I could not find my phone.
Man, you were lost.
But Heath, you
were like a puppy.
I got to tell you this. There was a lot going on at the time, which I'd rather not revisit. But there was a lot going on during the acceptance of that award, and I just lost my phone. And Heath found my phone. You guys, thank God.
Nah, I gave him the knowledge to find his phone.
No, you did it. You handed me my phone in your hands.
Oh yeah, because I told you to. I seen bro had the watch on his phone on his hand. I told him, bro, just hit the Find My iPhone.
Okay. Did you go through the pictures? Just yes or no?
No, definitely not.
If you did, you've seen things of people in there that you might know.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even go through my girl's phone.
Oh,
man.
really? Good for you.
Yeah,
good for you.
It ain't nothing but her feelings in there.
Okay, listen, I just know that Heath went through my pictures and was like, oh, is that what his thing looks like? I just know. Okay. And you were with Prescription at the time.
Yeah, I was hanging out with Prescription, Big R, and all of them guys, man.
Isn't Prescription great? Big shout out to the
man. I've known Script for
yeah.
like 10 years, bro. Like,
I know. You guys are all really like in bed with, not gay, but like you guys are really like indulged with each other, if you will. You guys in the rap community. Would you say that that's a fair statement?
Yeah, we definitely know each other well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that everybody's just like best friends or nothing, but you know, we all look out for each other, I feel like, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Big R, we're already got 2 tracks in with each other.
Oh, good.
You know
okay. I know Big R too.
Yeah, Big R's a good
but he's
dude,
not
man.
big anymore. He's little.
Nah, I call him Little R now too.
He's Little R now, yes. I had to, Prescription made me go after him in the dunk booth at that festival.
Oh, was that fun? Hey, I was in the dunk booth too, man. Don't worry. I
really wanted to be in the dunk booth first because I have a thing with pools
dirty water
and dirty water. I'm not saying they're dirty. I'm just saying water in general. Like
any kind of.
You know what I mean? Like I don't even like swimming pools. You know, like it's really weird. I'm a weird ass bitch. Like I do.
Trust me,
I love the beach.
You need to go to Lake Waco then.
No, I'm not. He told me I was after them, and I was like, we're not gonna change the water. But it's not. It's no dig on them. It would have been anybody.
It's literally like an OCD thing type of shit. Yeah.
So I went home and took like 7 showers. It's crazy.
Hey man, I did a song called Brazzes, and I swam in the Brazzes that day.
Did you?
Yeah, to shoot that video.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. If I'm gonna be in one of your rap videos, I'm just not doing that. Okay.
I'm making sure you're in the Brazzes now, man.
You sent me one of your tracks, Scars.
Yes.
This was quite a few years ago, okay? And I was just, when I would have said, maybe it was like last year, 2 years ago, but I was jamming to it recently, right? Because I was very critical of the music video in the beginning, but now I like it.
You were critical in the beginning.
I love because listen. Go
Is
back.
Is it the baby crying?
No, it wasn't the baby crying. I thought that was a very good touch. You know what I didn't like about the music video?
What's that?
But I think I get it now because I rewatched it. Was when there was 2 of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I thought that was a dope idea.
Now I think it's shout out to DJ Black Messiah who shot the video. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it also shows his creativity because out of nowhere he was like, "Bro, I got an idea."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it now.
Yeah, because it shows my different energy on it. You know what I'm saying? In one side of it, I'm angry, and then in the other, I'm real sad.
You're just sad. Yes.
Yeah.
I was not put on game at the time, and now
I had to rewatch it
a year later, when I rewatched it, I'm like, oh, I see now. You know what I mean?
That's
now
the thing
I
about
get it.
art.
Yes.
That's the thing about the art of it. You know what I'm saying? It's that way people can depict it.
But go back and listen to the voice memo that I sent you. Okay. When I said I like the lyrics, I really like the words.
And I took that to my mental, and I was like, maybe he didn't like my video.
I hated the video when I first saw it, but now I really like it though. No, I really
like
do.
your honesty.
No,
I do.
Listen, that's why I can't judge shit because I'm very critical. That's why they don't let me judge shit because I'm very, very critical.
That's why you ain't been on the private hip hop.
Yes, I have. Oh, yes, I have. He'll tell you too. I was critiquing all their music videos. There was some even that he shot though. Because here's the thing: can I talk to y'all?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, let me talk to y'all. first of all, shout out to DJ Black Messiah and shout out to Scars. Make sure you guys go look at Scars. I do like the video now. I do. I really like it now that I'm a little bit more in tune with what's going on, and when you listen to the words, I do. But I feel like a lot of people, because I guess when I put your song on the YouTube, everybody else's music started playing too, right? And there were some that were really good, and then there were some that I was like, "Is this the? Do you guys get treatments for your music videos, or how does that work? Or y'all just pretty novice? Like, do you guys do you guys get like a little schedule? Like, okay, this is what we got ideas in terms of like the music video. This is like the thing that the direction that we're going in. Or does
usually it's up to the artist. I feel like most of the time because we're not paying the videographers to be a director. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what you guys like. You guys need a director.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like that's where even if you watch any of my videos, like I come up with everything like it's on the spot. We're over there like we're just free balling it and we make it work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it works most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time it does. You know
And I'm not, this is no digs by nobody. Yeah.
But I honestly ain't never thought to sit back and write a storyline or anything like that. And I feel like that's where a lot of us should try to take that step.
I think somebody needs to take the step and like getting somebody to actually direct it, create a treatment, create like a plan of action for the video, if you will. You know what I mean? And say, hey, this is the idea that I have. This is what we're gonna do for this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and because a lot, like there was a music video. Don't ask me who the artist was and what the song was because I changed that shit as quick as it came on. But it looked like it was in somebody's apartment and there was a few people there and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Like,
and that's one of those ones where they're just doing it.
I wouldn't put that out though if I'm trying to be solidified as a musician.
I like to put out something that you can tell just by my background of the song. Like with Scars, I'm on my grandma's front porch, and crazy thing about that is that's the same spot I used to wait for my mama to come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and that's why my son, who looks just like me, is playing my younger me.
That's your son?
Yeah, that's my son.
How'd you get him to cry? Did you whoop his ass before the video?
No, it was crazy.
Please tell me. Yes.
Story. I promise I ain't with my baby like that.
Because I was going to ask you who broke your heart on Scars.
Oh, yeah, that's my mama.
Okay, gotcha.
That's my mama. But now my baby's over there playing with his little toys. I got him over there chilling. Well, he stood up when he seen the cameraman show up with his little equipment and shit. So he's going to look, and boom, he smacks his head on that red guardrail right there. He hit the top of his noggin.
So it hurt.
Yes. And then what DJ Black Messiah did, my boy went to work.
Yeah.
You know
He was like,
oh, camera.
Okay.
He's like, we finna record this.
Yes.
And that's how we got that intro.
So when you explain that to your son in 5 years or 10 years, you think he's gonna be okay with that, or?
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. Man, all the kids love watching that music video.
Do they?
Yeah, that's his favorite thing in the world.
He's cute too.
He got to be a part of it.
And,
just a quick hint, I got some more music on the way, and all of my kids are gonna be in one of these next music videos.
Okay.
Not the next one.
Yeah, but coming up soon.
Coming up
I got
soon.
you.
All the babies gonna be in.
So the song was inspired by your mother?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it fair to say that you guys don't have a close relationship?
Nah, I've tried.
Okay.
I didn't just give up.
Can we talk a little bit about that? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, what was going on there?
Meth.
Oh, so she's on drugs.
Dope. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, she left when I was 2.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she been in and out of my life ever since then.
Sure.
I just finally put an end to it in July, actually.
Oh, this past July?
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't come on the show?
Is that why?
You told me you were on a hide. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. I'm sorry. Stick with the mom. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I had to put her out. She couldn't put that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
So she was staying with you for a minute.
Yeah. She had a stroke, and so I got her away from her boyfriend that she was messing with, and she got diabetes and stuff like that. So she wasn't taking care of herself, and I tried to help her with it. She ain't want to do it.
I'm not gonna make this about me by no means, but I've been in your shoes. It wasn't meth, but where you try to help somebody. Hey, like look at the error of your ways. Because it's different. Because for me, it was like a friend. For you, this is your mother.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Hard to give up
I was gonna say, like, how tough was that for you to make that decision to cut your ties?
Man, I've been debating on it my whole life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's sort of just something that I knew was coming.
Right,
I knew it was coming. Just like, when somebody's got cancer.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. You know what's about to come. If they got stage 4 cancer and they on hospice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You know that's it.
What was her response when you had to kind of cut ties with her?
She ain't even reply back to me.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
So you haven't seen her since?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't seen her since then.
Wow. So are you okay with that?
Not really.
No.
Yeah. Nah, I'm hurt.
You know for sure.
It hurts my soul because that's my mama, man.
Yeah.
and I ain't never have nobody to like replace her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And my mother-in-law, who bless her heart, rest in peace to her soul, man. She was the best, next best thing besides my grandma.
Yeah,
And my mother-in-law, she just passed away in January, so it's definitely tough.
Right.
Not having any mother figure. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Like,
was Dad around?
Yeah, he was my rock.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? My whole life, he was my rock. Mm-hmm. And now me and him actually don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
now.
I see.
I would touch on that, but I ain't gonna lie. That one's a little touchy.
Sure.
Now.
We don't have to. Yeah.
Maybe
Can
next time you bring me.
How about this? Can I ask you this? How does the strained relationship with both parents play a role into you being a dad? Because you have 5 kids?
Yeah, I got 5.
Yeah.
Of them.
So you got 5 kids.
Yeah.
So how does that play a role in your development as a father?
It definitely makes me feel like I need to go hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta grind.
Yeah.
I can't slow down. I gotta keep going. But it also makes me be considerate of my time.
Sure.
And who I'm spending my time with.
Right.
Making sure that I'm balancing everything. That's like that's my life.
Yeah,
my
I got
children
you.
are my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And without them, shit, I probably wouldn't even be alive right now.
I see.
You know what I'm
And, I got to say, too, and not to stereotype the genre, right? But, with, rapping and stuff like that, usually there's like they're surrounded by, like, a lot of drugs and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so would you ever say that you had your experimental stint with that as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Shit, since I was a child.
Okay. Well, I'm not just talking about weed, though. I'm talking about...
I'm talking about everything.
Hard shit. Okay.
Yeah, nah,
Can I just touch on that real quick?
Yeah.
Because when I saw the Heath Nash from 2 years ago, and then the Heath Nash now, I wouldn't have had Heath Nash from 2 or 3 years ago on The Public Affair. Just because I felt like you didn't stand out.
Yeah.
And I can tell you looked a lot different, too.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you may have been... what I mean?
I've been clean 5 years now.
Okay.
So, like...
Congratulations.
Clean from, like, the hard shit.
The hard shit,
I
okay.
still be smoking weed, man.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
it's Texas, you know what I'm saying?
But,
But nah, I've been... tabs were my main thing. Exos. Ecstasy.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you have to school me. Because
sorry.
I'm a prude. Like, I'm lame.
Nah,
So, yeah.
Like, man... I went through a lot of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, whenever me and my first baby mama broke up.
Yeah.
And I had already been in tune with the streets and
Yeah,
stuff since
for sure.
I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever we separated, I lost my kids. So,
Oh, I see.
boom, drugs.
Yeah,
I gave
you
up
just
on
turned into it.
everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I went to the streets hard and was hustling and doing all types of stuff. Well, when you're hustling, you got to stay up.
Yeah.
So I was popping my tabs to stay
gosh,
up. And the
yeah.
next thing you know, I had a whole addiction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was addicted to that and coke real bad.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
I weighed
Coke is a bitch. Yeah.
Bro, I weighed 150
Mm.
5 years ago. I weigh 200 now.
Do you really? You still look good.
Hey, appreciate
Yeah,
it,
you
bro.
look really
I
good.
hide it well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the
hide it
oversized sweat. Were you doing music at the time?
I was, bro.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
actually doing more with the music when I was on drugs
Okay.
than when I wasn't. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
what
I
I'm
feel
saying
like-
too, and I'm using 2 years as like I'm not referencing time correctly either. Like
Nah,
I
you
was
good.
going through a lot of your old videos,
Yeah.
and there's just such a difference between the Heath Nash from then and now. It seems like your music now is just a lot more emotionally charged.
Yeah.
Like
I'm growing still.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know.
it is. Like,
And before it just sounded kind of like no shade, everybody else's music. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it sounded
yeah,
like.
man, I made a couple of good songs, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like even to myself, like I didn't stand out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And the problem is I feel like because I make sad music,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stand out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So now I'm trying to make that sad music that people gonna kind of gravitate towards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I like that
with
you're
some
making
energy.
music. I like that you're making music like that, though. Honestly,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's just real.
It's real,
music.
and I was gonna say, with it being that you guys are rappers and stuff like that, and a lot of the music sometimes is centered around just like we're popping mollies or we're doing drugs, this and that.
We're shooting
But
people.
but you're challenging the narrative and being a lot more emotionally charged with your
Yeah.
music. Do you
Little more
think that that's a
conscious.
good step?
Yeah, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
more conscious with it now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that makes me want to do more.
Right.
Instead of just talking about that, I want to talk about positive stuff. But I just
Yeah.
don't know how to talk positive
Right.
because I don't know it.
But
yet.
I'll Be
You know what I'm
Okay
saying?
is a really great song. That's your new single that's out right now.
That's actually not mine. That's not.
But aren't you featured on it?
I am a feature artist.
Okay, so then that's on your part of the song.
Yeah. Hey, we will have a we'll have a new version of it.
Okay.
Also, with a video.
Oh.
Yeah, with a video.
I like that we're getting all the exclusives on the Public Affair.
Oh yeah, I'm letting it be known.
But you know, you're featured on the song, and you know, I was gonna say that song kind of when I hear that and I hear Scars, right? I'm like, okay, when I hear Heath Nash, I'm thinking about this is the type of music that he's making, which I fuck with. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad that those two songs are the first ones you think about instead of anything else that I've made, because. Man, this new branch of music that I got is different. You know what I'm saying?
I like it though. That's why I like it a lot.
Yeah, like country or not country, but it's gonna have a different.
Yeah, just a different twang to it. I got you. And you know, you have a song with Jay Snyder who was on this show as well, and I love him.
Yeah, we do have a song,
and I love him, and he was on the show, and I just want to tell you that's on my playlist. So,
man, I've been trying to tell him we still need a video for it.
Yeah, do you think it's too late to make a video though? Because that song's like a year too old, isn't it?
It's never too late.
Is it really? Can you do that?
A lot of people will say it's too late, but man, there's a lot of people who only listen to stuff with music videos.
Oh, I see.
Because they be at home on YouTube on their TV. And
Not
stuff.
Me. I like to listen to all the singles. You know, or just like all the album tracks and shit. You know.
But then that also gives us content.
Yes.
And the world we live in, you need content.
It's content driven.
Say we make a 4-minute music video.
Yeah.
We can break that bitch down into a couple 20-second videos, 10-second videos,
But don't you kind of hate that the music industry seems almost as if these days where it's more just like a singles based driven business than it is than like making conceptual albums? You know what I mean? Like nobody's really doing that anymore.
Man, I really do hate it because I've yet to make an album, and I really want to sit down and like that's where I feel like people can tell the best stories. You really get to know an artist through an album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to be looking out for the Heath Nash album here in a second. Okay. Well, Heath, look, we're going to take a quick break, okay? When we get back, I want to learn more about why you took a hiatus from music, what encouraged you to come back, and what we've got going on moving forward. But when we get back, guys, we're going to have more of my very special guest, Heath Nash, on the Public Affairs, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this exciting episode of The Public Affair. My very special guest, Heath Nash, is in the building. Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by Bandas Hauling Service. With Julian and Ana Banda, that's right, they rent dump trailers. You fill it up and they haul it away. They also do junk removals and tree brush removals, and they haul cars in and out of town. And don't forget that they are also offering roll-off dumpster services as well. So if you guys are having those big giant parties and you guys need a roll-off dumpster, hit up Bandas Hauling Service. They're also a really good number to have in the phone too, just in case you need to be pulled out of a sticky situation. Book now with the number on the screen of Bandas Hauling Service. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Chefito's Kitchen with Al Gutierrez and Adriana Gutierrez, serving the best in Latin cuisine, including some of my favorites that I grew up on. I'm talking about arroz con gandules, I'm talking about some pernil, I'm talking about some Cuban sandwiches, plátano maduro, y mucho más. You can follow their social media for daily specials as well, and check them out at Union Grove. Or listen, if you guys don't want to go over there, just place an order on DoorDash, Grubhub, or whatever. They got you. Chefito's Kitchen, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Oh, and also hit them up for catering as well, because they're the go at catering as well, Chefito's Kitchen. And of course, I'm going to give a huge shout out to Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez. They're offering team, small group, and individual skills training, some of the best childcare services in Central Texas. You guys have got to follow their social media. Make sure that your kids are involved in something beneficial for their health and social skills. I also want to give a huge shout out to the Soko Soccer teams, coached by my brother, Coach Mauro Maldonado. Of course, shout out to Coach Megan, Coach Jeff, Coach Brian. You guys are doing absolutely phenomenal work with those kids, and I'm so proud of you guys, and a proud sponsor of the Soko Soccer teams, the Soko Soccer Academy. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. All right, guys, I'm back with my very special guest, Heath Nash is in the building. Heath, thank you so much for being here again. I truly appreciate it. Now, are those grills or is that foil on your teeth?
Nah, it's white gold.
Oh, it's white gold? Okay.
Gold.
He said don't play with him. That was several $1,000s.
No, fuck no.
No? Oh, it was cheaper?
Nah, bro, it's like $200, $300.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like $275.
Can you get me some?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hit up Richie Valens.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was on the show, too.
Jay Trouble,
And he told me I can go. So we went to Houston.
Bro, he'll pull up. I bet I could call him right now. He'll pull up and load you up.
Do you think? Hey, let's give him a call real quick. We'll just say hi. We're just gonna.
Right,
yeah. If he doesn't pick up the phone, I'm gonna.
If you don't have Siri? Answer, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, he doesn't have Siri. He has an Android.
Nah, hell nah.
You don't have Siri?
Yeah, I got Siri.
Why didn't you just tell Siri to call?
Because I don't trust Siri like
okay,
that.
Dude. Hey, guys, we're just calling Richie. He was on the show twice.
Let's see if he
answers. Yeah. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to be so mad at you. Tell him
I'm going to be mad, too.
Yes, I'm going to tell him I want some fucking grills. And if he calls back during the interview, we'll We'll figure it out. He's not picking up. Oh,
Look,
he picked up.
Look, my boy picked
Hey,
up.
J Trouble, what's up? It's me, Andrew G.
Yo.
Hey, he said that you can bring me some grills.
You gonna mold my boy up?
Yeah, man, he don't want no grills. He been BSing. He knows where to come.
Don't do me. I have not been BSing. You've just been booked and busy in your fucking movies and shit. I told you that I wanted Heath.
Oh man. Well, maybe you all right.
Yeah, okay. Don't play with me. You got your acting gig, and all of a sudden you acted like you were hot shit, and you forgot about my grills. That's what you did, okay?
That boy got you.
We're in the middle of the interview. We just wanted to say hi. I hope you're doing well. You look great.
Oh man, I appreciate y'all. Much love. Hey, you got the right one. In there.
Hey, you know I got you, bro.
Yes.
J Trouble in the building.
Thank you, Jay. Good to see you, bro.
Hey.
All right, take care. I love that he picked up. I'm gonna FaceTime him late at night. Hey, okay, so we talked about the music scene, right?
Yeah.
You guys are rock stars. I don't care what nobody says. Obviously, you've done a lot of shows in and out of town and stuff like that. And shout out to the current girl or what?
Hey, she's not.
Are you on break?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, okay.
Nah, there ain't no such thing as a break,
No,
baby.
but-
This death row.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
No, but
saying?
I was gonna
You
say,
locked in.
how long have y'all been together?
We've been together 5 years also.
Okay, let's just talk about listen, when you're on the road. I watch a lot of Love and Hip Hop to know that there are roadies.
Nah, hey, see, that's a cool thing.
How do you stay above that? How do you not fall into that?
That's a cool thing, man.
Yeah.
When I go out of town, I don't like to mingle with people unless I'm literally just telling you, hey, you should look my music up.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's about strictly business.
It's strictly business.
No,
man.
no backstage hoes. No.
Hell no.
Yeah.
What should kill me?
Don't take me on the road with you because
She
I will
would
be the
kill
biggest
me.
slut on your tour bus.
You can do whatever you want to. I don't see.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing. Like, bro, I just because my friends are single
Sure.
and they do whatever they want
wanna
to,
do what they do,
don't
okay.
mean that I gotta do whatever the fuck I want to. Even though I do, you know what I'm saying. But I don't want to do that.
Okay, I got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So now that I'm grown, bro. Plus, the cool thing is I ain't been on tour yet.
Oh, okay.
So the only closest thing to that I've had to deal with would be South by Southwest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of
And-
tour E. That's going out of town. I hate driving.
Man, and I drive solo.
Do you really?
You know what
okay,
I'm
so you don't
saying?
even
Like-
pull up with the crew.
Nah,
You just kind of
what
come.
crew? What crew?
I don't know. Doesn't
It's just me.
Is it just you?
Yeah, I be
Okay.
I be I'm not signed to no label.
Right.
I don't have a bunch of friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A bunch of friends. It's just me.
Yeah.
And like, bro, I got like 2 or 3 brothers.
Okay,
They're not
gotcha.
my brother, like blood, but
Right.
man, they're
But
my
those are your
brothers.
peoples. Yeah.
And them fools got their own family.
Okay.
So I'm not finna expect them to pull up out of town
Right.
with me. You know what I'm saying?
But so you kind of move to the beat of your own drum for the most part, which you have to have a lot of respect for that too, because not for nothing, when I go do things too, I'm ready to leave when I'm ready to leave.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't have time to be out all kinds of hours.
I want to be there when it's time for me to perform.
Yes.
Mingle for about 30 minutes
And then you
afterwards,
leave.
and then
You're my people.
I like to network,
Yes.
bro. I just want to network. I don't want to
Sure.
hang out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I do it.
Mike will tell you too. I'm 33 years old, but I might as well be 63. I don't want to when this is done. I'm about to have dinner with one of my friends to talk about coming on the show, and then I'm going home and I'm going to bed. And I know as of the recording of this episode, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I definitely plan on sleeping in until it's time to eat.
I still gotta go home and make my turkey, bro.
No, you'll be all right.
I gotta make my turkey.
Now, Heath, I invited you on the show about a few months ago, I would say, right? Wasn't it? It was recent.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago, and you were taking a break from music.
Yeah.
So you took a bit of hiatus. What was going on there?
Yeah, you wanted me to come on, and I
I
told
did.
you, I was like, bro, I ain't got no music for you to talk about. I ain't got nothing music-wise for us to talk about. And you were like, well, let's wait. You know what I'm saying? Since you ain't got nothing going on, let's wait. And then, boom, now I decided to finally take my step back in.
Right.
And, honestly, we can go ahead and thank Blaine for that one.
Okay.
The kid. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
We can thank the kid for that because he pulled me out of that rut.
Right.
And that's
What got you in that rut though? Why like because you mentioned earlier in the show that you're very passionate about this and music is your drug and you're a drug addict in reference to music.
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you just kind of be like, I'm just gonna take a step back?
because I gotta focus sometimes, man.
Yeah.
I gotta refocus. Sometimes music can't fit in the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't even have time to write. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Like, so music literally just can't be there.
Right.
And yeah, it be hurting. You know what I'm saying? It sucks whenever I can't do my music.
Sure.
But it's also like it's God and the universe letting me know, like, bro, it's time to focus on the important shit.
Right.
Like, music is a good release. I would hope to get famous, or not even fuck famous. I want to get rich from it. You know,
sure.
I need one good rap check, bro, and
then you're good. Okay.
I'll make it happen with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's why I took a hiatus, was just because life, I need to focus, and I moved into a house. I put my family, we finally got out of an apartment.
There you go.
You know
so it sounds like your priorities are intact, and you put your family before anything. Yeah. And so when you do that, and you, let's say we reference your peers, right? And nobody in specific, but do you think that sometimes people bite off more than they could chew in this industry?
I wouldn't say that people bite off more than they can chew. I feel like, if anything, people just get big-headed.
Okay.
And they need to realize, like...
they go out of town one time.
Yeah, they go out...
let's just say what it is. They
do, like, 1 or 2 shows out of town in some random-ass city. You know what I'm saying? And it's like...
Bitch, you went to Nolanville. Relax.
Yeah, like, bro, chill. Like, yeah, people think just because they get a certain amount of streams or something that they can charge $200 a verse.
Oh, okay.
$150 a verse. $300 a verse. It's like, bro, you ain't done nothing. Like, remember we was talking about Timo.
Yes.
Timo is like one of the only commercial rappers in Waco. My boy done got Mortal Kombat.
I know, wasn't that great?
FIFA.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, like...
he's a whole video game character. Like, stop playing.
Yeah, Timo, he can charge you.
Yes,
you know
he can.
What I'm saying? Tron, Waco Tron can charge you.
Yes. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people like that can charge you.
Right.
Hot Boy West, I wish I could say he could, but he can't charge nobody for a feature right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
fair to say. I mean...
You know, but, like, those 3, that's like the GOAT of Waco.
Right.
They're the ones that have, like, really made some shake.
So when you say, you know, when we're talking about charging, so for instance, if somebody asks you to do a verse for their song, do you charge for that, Heath? No. Okay, so you just do it because
bro, I do it for love.
I just want to say I fuck where you're coming. Excuse me. I get where you're coming from. No, I do, because I always feel like everybody should do things free. Like, there's still some things that I do free too. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want me to host, I'm definitely charging, because like that's what I do though. That's my job. That's, like, you know what I mean. You were seeking me. Do you see what I'm saying? But I always normally, when I take a job on the first time, I'll be like, I'll do it for free the first time. After that, I'm charging you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. That's cool. Hey, but can I retract my statement real quick? It's not just them 3 that should be charging. It's a couple of others.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to pay for a J Trouble verse? Hey,
I got Trouble on a verse.
Oh, okay.
I ain't even heard it
Did you
yet.
pay him $200? Oh.
Yeah, I ain't even heard it yet. Look, that boy asleep.
Wait, don't you guys have a song together though?
Yeah, we got a song together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I pay for it.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I pay for it.
Are you giving them grills?
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell y'all how much I pay for it.
No, got you.
Just know y'all gotta pay for that J Trouble
verse.
Right.
Okay, but so you're saying that there's some people who are out there, you know.
Yeah, they deserve to get paid. Like, man, like Script. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Script, his whole life is music.
Right.
That fool don't work no 9-to-5 job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you a rapper that goes to work every day at a regular job, you should not be charging nobody for no verse.
You know what? I am going to incline to agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? In that sense, like, yeah, you shouldn't be charging nobody, bro. If you ain't getting paid enough to quit your job off of music, you shouldn't be charging nobody.
You know what?
You should help each other.
Yes.
I feel like everybody should help each other.
There's a nuance to the conversation, and because I do agree with you, I definitely think that there's people who think that they are, they think that they're more out there, than they really are. It's I need you to, I need you to take a step back.
Yeah,
it's all this whole industry is about humbling yourself, and you know,
you got to stay humble
and knowing your place. You know what I mean? Like even me, bro. Like, not for nothing. When you tell me, oh my God, Andrew at HEB, like, that makes my whole fucking day.
Oh yeah, bro,
you know what I mean? Like, that makes my whole day. I'm just like, oh my God, this guy, right? Like,
you know
like,
how many randoms, bro, have been like, hey, bro, you be rapping, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I do.
But then there's some people that happens one time, and it just like. It blows them up.
Well, I be feeling great, man, and that shit, it makes my fucking day every time.
Do you think that there are things that can easily discourage you in this business?
Oh, for sure.
Can you give me an example?
low views.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? A low reception. Like
okay.
If I post something and I don't get no reactions or nothing, it's kind of gonna hurt my feelings.
Does it really?
Yeah, but it's also the algorithm that be doing it. And my reach isn't global yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the global view because I got 6,000 followers on Facebook.
Yeah.
But Instagram ain't even 1,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My YouTube got a couple hundred.
But do you think that can become a distraction too? Like if you just focus on the numbers, or do you think that's really important?
I feel like the numbers are important in a sense, only because that's where everybody's hearing your shit from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on the internet. Nobody's doing the out the trunk sales.
Okay.
Or, you know, back in the day, you could sit out here and Chipotle parking lot and sell your mixtape.
And sell your mixtape,
yeah. Yeah, McDonald's or something. You know, you could go do something like that.
Okay.
But nowadays, it's all about who's following you.
It's all about volume and
followers. Just like sure. You trying to get that 3K.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need that 3K.
Yeah, that's right, please.
Yeah.
I need you to tell all your rap fellows to you know, hop on that shit.
And that's also what makes it hard is because with rap, nobody supports anybody really in a sense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to win.
Okay.
Nobody wants to see you win more than them.
I got you. So how do you personally weed out the people that are for you and the people that are just kind of like kind of dick riding you in a sense, for lack of a better phrase?
Well, what's cool is I ain't got to worry about dick riders.
Okay.
Because I don't got no clout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
almost made a joke. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I almost made a joke. I'm sorry. Because sometimes
woosah, my boy. Nah,
this is about rap.
It's about rap.
Yeah.
Man. Rap. Nah, nobody really fucks with me like that because of the kind of music I make. Okay. I'm not out here making trap content.
Okay.
Everybody's like trappers.
Yeah.
Singing, rapping,
right.
Like doing that shit. I don't do it. So they ain't got to dick ride my music because I get real people to actually follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Are you okay with less people trying hard to be in your circle that are, you know, potentially fake? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't have to worry about it, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel good about because I also keep a close eye on everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always keep an eye on
and
everybody.
it's gotta be tough to, I mean, you mentioned earlier that you know, even when you travel and you do your shows that you don't even have a team with you. Is that something that you inspire to have?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I want to have people that's down to help me put flyers in people's car windows and do shit, passing out CDs or
you need a manager.
Shirts. Bro, if I had a good squad behind me, I feel like everything would change. But I don't know. First of all, you got to pay money for a manager.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Unless they're like you and they have the same mindset, like, hey, we're gonna sacrifice together, and then when we start making the big bucks, then we can start talking about money, right?
And finding a person like that is real hard in today's world because everybody needs $1, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
life is hard, bro.
Yeah, life is lifing.
You know what I'm saying? Life is
absolutely
right
lifing.
Now,
but this year was tough.
Man,
this year was a motherfucker, and
this was the hardest year.
This was a hard year, and it's not just you, and it's not just me. All of my entrepreneur friends, you know, we all talk about it all the time.
Everybody's going through some shit.
Yeah,
and
this has been a tough year.
It's personal, it's business, financially, everything just one thing after another.
So if you're seeking a team right now, let's say you are or maybe, what is something that you're looking for in a person that really has your best interest at heart?
Somebody that has my best interest.
Yeah.
If they already got my best interest at heart, then I really shouldn't have to worry about nothing.
Okay.
But I just need somebody that wants it more than me in a sense. Not really wants it more than me.
Sure.
But really just wants to see me win.
I got you.
And see, not just me win, but if I win, guess what? You get a job.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? You get a job. Everybody gets a job.
He's like Oprah.
If you want to learn how to do something, you can get a job that fast because say I blow up, I don't have nobody on my payroll to help me with my videos. Sure. Like, bro, I'm doing my own cap cut shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing my own stuff. So that's somebody with an editor job. Then we can get somebody with a cameraman job. Then we can get somebody as the the motherfucker that's recording me
Sure,
job.
sure.
We got a merch guy job, but the problem is nobody wants to dedicate themselves to that.
I understand, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, Heath, it just sounds like you have, and this is why I knew that it was so right to have you on the show, because, you know, even all the times in passing that we have talked to each other, you have a really good head on your shoulders. And I've met people in your industry, and I'm not going to say names because they're going to jump me, but I've met people in your industry, and I can't fight, that really had their head in the fucking clouds, really just acted like they were just, you know what I mean? Either too good to me, didn't want to talk to me, or no longer talking to me, whatever the fucking case is. And, you know, they really just act like they're above it all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
bro.
with you, every single time that we have ran into each other, you have been very kind. You have just been very humble. I feel like I'm talking, you know, in a sense, for lack of a better phrase, like a regular person. Do you know what I mean?
I am a fucking regular person.
You're not Heath Nash the rapper when I talk to you. You're just like, you're Heath. You know what I mean?
That's what's real cool, bro. That's why I went with Heath Nash as my name for my rap shit. I used to be Young Nash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you have Heath Nash.
Yeah, you might have to go do some research on that Young Nash shit. But
I missed that.
but nah, that's why I went with Heath Nash. Because, bro, it's real. It's really me.
That's you.
That's who I am. I don't never feel like I'll ever get big-headed like that, even if I did blow up, bro, because I ain't never had shit.
Okay.
Ain't nobody ever believe in me. Hell, I barely believe in myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I want you to know that I believe in you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted my time having you on The Public Affair.
Yeah, you wouldn't have wasted this time.
No, I wouldn't. I truly feel like, you know, if you keep your head in the game, you keep a good head on your shoulders, stay sober. Congratulations on 5 years.
Thank you.
Okay. I really feel like that there is a future destined for you of greatness. I believe that. And then you need to remember that you were on The Public Affair. You know, remember the little people, okay?
Yeah. Hey, you are not a little people. Whatever. Not the little people.
Heath, you know, you're back in the music game. I'm very proud of you. You know, obviously we've got things coming up in the world. What can we expect from you in the future?
Man, a couple of music videos and a few more songs for sure right now in the hole. In the hole already. They're recorded, ready to drop.
Now you got music recorded, like you mentioned. You've been in the music game for a long time. When can we get an album?
An album?
Yeah.
Man, see, the problem with an album is nobody cares about them.
I care about them. And I'm a somebody.
I care about them. I care. Okay. See, and I would love to invest myself into an album.
Right.
Honestly, I would, because that comes with the skits and the little in-betweens where people that's where people get to know you as
I'll be
artist.
on your album for free. I will do it for free.
Hey, bro, you going to be on a skit.
I will. I'll do it for free.
You going to tell all your ads. Okay. All the advertisements.
No, I'll pretend to be, I can do a jealous girlfriend. And then you can write a song about, you know, leaving me or something. Yeah. And nobody will know. You can even uncredit me on the song. I'll just know that it was me.
I'll give you
that way nobody thinks
credit.
you're gay. Yeah.
I'll give you writer credit, bro.
It'll be fun. We'll get Timo on it, too. It'll be great.
We'll get
Timo and Jay Trouble, because I told Jay Trouble since he cut all that hair off that. Woof.
Man, but I need a verse from Timo and Cam KT, man.
Okay.
You know who Cam is?
I've heard of Cam KT.
You need to get Cam on the show, bro. He needs to be your next rapper.
Do you think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, put it in his ear. When you can get Waco Tron on this show, then I'll be really happy, because he
told me
just to message him, but he doesn't check his Instagram messages.
Hey, hit him up on Facebook, bro.
Okay, I'm going
Facebook.
to. Okay, I am friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, hit him up on Facebook.
Do you have any aspiring collaborations? Do you have anybody that you really want to collaborate that you haven't with?
Man, I want to collaborate with everybody on the cool, man. Yeah. But when it comes to actually wanting to do a song, I got a couple of people, man. I want DQ Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
I want Timo. I want Waco Tron.
Mm-hmm.
I need a Cam KT. I need a prescription. You know what I'm saying? Like
listen, y'all stop playing. Get on his music. Stop.
Hey, see what's crazy is they all know how I rock, man.
Okay,
so all y'all got to do is just let me know when y'all ready for the verse.
When the time is right.
Or even happen. If y'all got an open verse, man. God damn it, I'll be a feature.
So you ready to work now?
Man,
are you back in?
Man, I feel like I'm locked in for sure.
I'm glad.
I'm locked in, and I'm ready to keep this ball rolling. And by the way, speaking of keeping the ball rolling, bro, you look like my new hats that I'm coming out with.
Those are cute.
Check this out. They're going to come in different colors, pink, black. You know what I'm saying?
Those are really nice.
Hey, it's going to be dope. And then I got more shirts. I got a lot of merchandise finna start dropping.
Okay. Well, Heath, thank you so much for coming onto the podcast. I truly appreciate it. Is there anything else that you can leave us with? Any shout outs or anything?
Man, for sure, I need to shout out Hustle Child. You know what I'm saying? Hustle Child clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? Them boys had motherfuckers stay locked in.
There you go.
Get you that work. He's also the one that made my hat. You know what I'm saying? Making the rest of the hats that's gonna pop out. All my shirts, all my merchandise.
Most definitely.
Yeah, Hustle Child the shit. Waco Fades, my boy Eric and Carlos. Eric told me to say something about you.
Oh, yeah?
You know Eric up there at Waco Fades?
Eric, what's his last name?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, come on. Eric, if we've talked, oh my God, please, I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry, but
hey, what?
Does he want to come on the show or he wants to slide in my DMs?
Fuck, maybe both. Hell,
okay, tell him to slide in my DMs.
I'll have him hit you up. Maybe he'll be the next barber on the show.
Tell him to hit me up. I'd be more than happy to do so. Yeah,
sure.
Talk to him about it.
Hell yeah. But and besides that, it's Focus One. You know what I'm saying? One of a kind records. Yeah, private hip hop podcast. Everybody in charge of the city. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Heath, I love it. I thank you so much again for coming. And I'm truly honored that you came on the show. Thank you for taking the time to come on. I really appreciate it.
Bro.
Yes, no, thank you. And you guys, make sure if you guys have not heard any of Heath Nash's music, go get it anywhere that you can stream music. I'm talking about Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, and more. I don't know. People do Pandora anymore? Somebody was listening to Pandora the other day, and I was like,
nah, don't look me up on Pandora.
Was that another thing?
I wish we could, bro, but I don't know. Pandora don't fuck with me.
No, fuck. Who fucks with Pandora? Who has a Pandora subscription anymore?
They will not drop none of my music.
Don't worry about them. Nobody has that anymore. So all of you guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The Public Affair. I've got more on the way. Now, before we go, I definitely want to use an opportunity to give a shout out. Just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by Pollo Box and Audio with my boy Jeffrey Montreal, home for all your LED needs and audio accessories, installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and so much more. Listen, Pollo Box and Audio has hooked me up with the Sundown bass system. So when you guys hear all that gangster music like Britney Spears and South Waco, and it's got the bass, that's me. Yeah, I don't care. That is me. All right. Boyle Box and Audio has hooked it up for me and my car, and he's got you next. Jeffrey Montreal, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, my boy Sid Rodriguez at Elite Barbershop, who's got me looking super crispy for Heath Nash today. I'm located on Hewitt Drive. You can call the number on the screen, or listen, download the Squire app to book as well. Walk-ins are welcome as well. He has Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Clint Fletcher, Isai Reyes, Sam Ceballos, and Kayla Chapa over the Making Like a Snacks I have for more than 224 episodes of The Public Affair to Elite Barbershop. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Hummingbird Party Backdrops and decor, my girl Ana Limones does it. Call for all party decor, including beautiful balloon pops, giving an extra flair to your party or event, and a number of wooden custom backdrops as well. She's absolutely the go, and she puts her blood, sweat, and tears in every single event that she does. Booking information is on the screen. Call the number on the screen. Sabla Español, Hummingbird Party Backdrops and decor. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, to JC Painting and Drywall LLC with my boy Julio Arriaga. Contact for all drywall and beautiful new paint for your property, both commercial and residential. His work is honest and true. I can guarantee 100% satisfaction. All demo work as well. Truly lives by his slogan, just imagine, and we can make it happen. Se habla español. Call the number on the screen today and get scheduled. JC Painting and Drywall LLC. Julio, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And to all of you guys, to Heath Nash, thank you guys so much.
Man, that boy fast as hell, lady. God damn.
Don't you love it? It's making him excited. I told him I wasn't going to be gay, but don't forget to always keep it between us.
Keep it between us on The Public Affair.
That's all.
Hey, man, boy, you fast as hell, goddamn.
You gotta get through
like
it. Are you enjoying the interview? I want you to be enjoying the interview.
Dude, it's actually really cool.
Do you like it?
I like it. I really like it because I've never had somebody with a structured interview before.
Did you get that on camera? Can you please send me that clip?
This has been a Rogue Media Network